Okay. Want to say I'm live? Looks like I'm live. And we are back with the next part of the the Nuzlocke. Well, it is kind of the next part of the multiverse. We are making our way through the multiverse narrative. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, previously we've beaten Akash, Buddha, and the Inyad, but lost against Apostate. So we just have Gloomweaver and Apostate before we unlock misinformation. I'm saying that partially for myself, because it's been a minute. I've been busy. Lots of stuff going on. Will say though that in my spare time I am slowly working on my own cooperative board game, but yeah. Anyways, that is a long way out, but yeah, no, might as well hop into things and see if anyone shows up. Who do I want to fight today? I kind of want to go for Gloomweaver. Go against Gloomweaver, and then afterwards, if we have time, go against Apostate. See how we feel about that. Anyways, let's see now. We don't have Legacy, Nightmist, Wraith, Fanatic, or Tachyon. Against Gloomweaver, we kind of want to hit hard and wide. Fanatic, Tachyon, Legacy, Wraith, Nightmist. How do we feel about something like... kind of want some ongoing destruction. Yeah. I think that's people who are still alive. Fanatic is gone. So's Nightmist. Could bring Tempest. Sort of go something like this, I guess. And then environment. I guess we randomize. Gloomweaver trying to invade Citizen Dawn Zone. Okay. Well, this will be interesting. This will be a cakewalk, I think. Hold on. What's the challenge? The villain relics are indestructible? For fun, do I try the challenge? Probably not right now. Let's try it just for fun. We got the easiest environment against, or well, one of the easiest environments against one of the easier villains. So surely we can just take down Gloomweaver before 3 villain relics are in play, right? Yeah, he just flips, so even then. Yeah. Surely I can beat him in the damage race. A lot of zombies. Right, he starts off with just a lot of zombies. Fewest cards in play. Discards a card chosen randomly. I'm gonna go with Visionary, I think. Highest HP, absolute 0. Absolutely. And then we'd say Tempest and Visionary. And now onto Argent Adept's turn, who starts off with 2 instruments, a melody, and a rhythm. I forgot to look at variants. Oh well. Company text and a rhythm text. And perform text. Company text of the rhythm. So that's 1 damage to 1 target. And perform text of a melody, which is heal everyone. That's not bad. Perform text of a harmony, don't have any harmonies. And accompany text of a harmony, don't have any harmonies. Okay. I think I'm probably gonna go with these syncope. I'm not good at reading his cards. But yeah. The onslaught first. So that we can increase damage dealt by 2 targets, that being Tempest and Mr. Fixer. Because I don't know what Absolute Zero has yet. I could obviously check, but... Syncopated. Thank you, Banana. Also, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome to chat. I am not good with Argent Adept's cards. Well, just the cards' names. I'm getting better at playing him. Syncopated. 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 That is absolutely wrong. But it's fun to say. Let's see. Oh, let's put the Profane Zealot. There we are. And hold on, let's see what cards people have. Maybe Absolute Zero. Let's go Absolute Zero. Anyways, welcome. We are making our way through Infernal Relics now. Yeah, it's been a hot minute because I've been busy with just life stuff. I've been helping out with sort of moving the games room at a cottage resort. You're traveling and currently watching from your phone in a hotel, and thinking about checking off more ultimates when you get home and possibly stream. Oh, you're gonna be streaming them. Nice. Well, I will be sure to check that out. If you are, since that, hey, it'll be fun to see someone who's actually farther along in this game play the game. Yeah. Plus, who knows? I might even get some tips for some of the challenges coming up. No. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna get set up properly, so I'm gonna stop Gloomweaver from playing. Just a heads up, we're on the challenge mode because I ended up drawing Gloomweaver in Insula Primalis. So this is a little bit more challenging than what I'm used to for the Nuzlocke. But yeah, no, we'll see. Let's get Cold Snap out and not use his power because that'll just be a bad idea. It won't end well. I mean, I have the Grease Gun in play, so they're all not going to deal any damage. Right? Yeah. Yeah, they're not going to deal any damage, so I can get set up. I don't have any cards to really set up properly, so let's just get that into play. Choose for me. Oh, I forgot about this part. Syncopated. Now I'm struggling with it, even though I'm actually trying. Syncopated. Syncopated. I forgot I increased his damage. I am not a music nerd, in case you can't tell. Oh. Thank you, game, for giving me Arcane Cadence. I wonder what cards are gonna be used. Let's put an Arcane Cadence into hand, and Arcane Cadence on top of the deck. Very bottom of the deck, I already have a Raps. Oh! You're moderately afraid of Gloomweaver, but slightly more afraid of Apostate. Though for Apostate, you'd bring Lantern Jack from the Earth Prime Magical Mysteries. Fair. Yeah, I mean, like, you gotta bring the heroes you enjoy playing, for one thing. And, like, that sounds like pretty powerful for Apostate, I think. I'd need to play against Apostate a little bit more to know exactly how powerful that is, but so far I've lost to him, so that's saying something. Very bottom, yeah, into the trash, and deck. Let's see, I have a melody and a rhythm. Melody, rhythm, harmony. Melody and harmony. I have melody and rhythm. I don't really need any of these instruments. I guess I'll take his own pipes. Yeah, I'm just going to activate the perform text of the rhythm I have. Again, Tempest and Mr. Fixer. No. Let's get the decoy projections out. The drum, which was not in my deck. Yeah, I'm working up towards building for the drum at the moment, but yeah, right now it's in my hand, so I couldn't just get it into play that way. Little bit unfortunate, but oh well. Do I want to give Tempest maybe some cards? Probably. Tempest is about to discard some. I think I have an no, I don't have the Electrical Storm in play. Flash Flood could be not bad. And then Villain Relics are indestructible, so I can't into the Stratosphere the Villain Relic. So probably Electrical Flash Flood and Shielding Winds. Sure. Oh wait, this is just right now. Flash Flood. No. Let's see. I think Mr. Fixer is, right now, damage increased a fair amount, so I might just deal damage this turn. Since I think, yeah, it's... Do I want to take out the Profane Zealot? Or I can just try to Nova down. Fair. I'm not trying to do that in this match. I'm just trying to see if I can damage race him, essentially. But that is very good to know that discarding relics from his deck works. Do I want... No, I don't want to discard 2 cards because I'm about to have... Zealot is providing damage resistance to everyone. I know, but I'm kind of thinking I can get rid of it kind of passively while still dealing decent damage to Gloomweaver. I don't know. Let's see. I'm thinking I play that card and deal myself 1 fire damage. I forgot it was increased. You saw nothing. I don't need that. And I don't need that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, things like Chain Lightning. And then we can do 4 damage to Gloomweaver and 3 damage to... I'm about to do enough to take out the Zombie Serpent. So let's take out the Indigo Pin and take out the Zombie Servant. I'm kind of lucky that I put Tempest last. I did not think that he would be able to easily clean up all the Zombie Servants right before Gloomweaver's turn, but that is nice. Argent Adept. Bye-bye, pipes. Absolute 0. No, the Cryo Chamber! Yeah, I'm gonna skip. And hopefully things don't go horribly wrong. Let's see. I might want to start getting a little bit of healing or damage out. Ooh, playing cards for the Harmony. Yeah. So I can either increase damage or I can activate a Perform to play a card. Who do I want to play a card? Mr. Fixer, if I want to try to get one of his tools out, maybe? Absolute 0 if I want to just see about getting set up. Although Mr. Fix or Absolute 0. Can't the drums perform it and accompany a single rhythm? Drums activate the accompany text of rhythm and perform text of a melody. So no, it unfortunately cannot do rhythm. Yeah. The harp does harmony. So that's good with a single card, but the drums are just rhythm and melody. Maybe. The bell is here. Perform text of a rhythm and accompany text of a rhythm or harmony. Yeah. Let's see. Tempest, what do we have? If I get Electrical Storm out now, that would be good. So I'm gonna do that. That way I at least get the damage with that. Ouch. Some damage. Okay. Yeah, guess I'll play Mental Divergence. And who do I want to give cards to? Mr. Fixer and Absolute Zero both kind of need cards. Tempest is probably pretty fine. So I'm probably gonna give the cards to Mr. Fixer this turn. God of Style, nice. And then what do I want to discard? Probably the Hoist Chain. Since right now I just need to defeat Gloomweaver before he plays enough cards. Also, what is going on with the... I always... Okay, so it's chosen randomly. It's just unfortunate that I keep getting the same one. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh well. Let's get the Pipe Wrench into play. And... Okay, so it's almost dead. It'll die this round. I just need to get Gloomweaver's health down, though. Choose for me. And... Wait. One equipment card in your trash? It's limited. Doesn't... Gonna play this and just get the card draw, I think. Okay, the Focus Apparatus is nice. Impale's also nice. Choose for me. And draw 3 cards. Okay. Choose for me. Just getting the damage out while I wait for the relics. Yeah. Argent, Adept, Visionary, Fixer, Absolute Zero. Argent Adept, do I want to destroy a card? Not particularly. Yeah, I'm gonna take the damage instead. Visionary, yeah, this can go. Focused Apertures. Okay. Aperture Science. Nope, we are not destroying Cold Snap. And Tempest, I'd rather take 1 more damage and reduce all damage. There we are. Okay. Anyways, Sable Pin. Play most cards in play and destroys one of their... Are we there already? Oh. Anyways, I guess we put it next to Argent Adept. I do not... I want to get rid of that pin, though. Do I have Rhythm and Melt? I have Rhythm. I might do the Arcane Cadence here. Harmony, Harmony, Rhythm, Melody. Arcane Cadence. Melody, Harmony? No, we have Rhythm, Harmony. Rhythm, Harmony. Perform text of a harmony. And accompany text of a rhythm. Which isn't horrible. I think I might go with that. Yeah. Yeah. I know so far it's been blank, and so far I've been really lucky. Yeah. let's go ahead and put the bulwark on top, very bottom. I should probably think about what card I want to play. Trash. Deck. Perform text of a rhythm and accompany text of a rhythm or harmony. Sure, we'll put the bell into play. Okay. We increase Mr. Fixer and Tempest's damage. And then we do a little bit of damage to the Crimson Pin. Ow. Destroy a card. Shoot. Bye-bye, Bell. And now Visionary. Yeah, no, I'm gonna skip playing a card. And who do I want to give cards to? Probably Visionary herself. And Crimson is just damage. Yes, yes. Yeah. Don't rest the mind. Come on, discard. Okay, good. We're good. Let's see. Let's do Bloody Knuckles and just try to deal a lot of damage to the Sable Pin. And I don't think I'll need to, since I think Tempest will actually be able to deal with both pins, probably. Probably, I'm not doing the math, but... Let's go ahead and impale Gloomweaver. And then... I still don't have my modules. I've gotten really unlucky with Absolute Zero for that. Choose for me. 2, 2, 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're both going down. Or honestly, I might just play Lightning Slash to make sure. I'm pretty sure they're both going down, so I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, they're both going down. So, pop Gloomweaver for 6 damage, and they both go down. I had plans. Of course. Argent Adept first, and we house... Yeesh. Skip, Mr. Fixer. Yeah, sure. Thank you for destroying the Bloody Knuckles. Absolute Zero. Yeah, no. Tempest. No. Choose for me. Agreed that Absolute Zero can brick, however, he can also really tank, which is why I kind of like him for the Nuzlocke, if you can get his cards, which this is kind of the first game in the Nuzlocke that I have bricked with him, if I'm recalling correctly. So yeah, it's performed the company text of rhythm. Might as well get the Lyra out. And then who do I want to play a card? Probably Visionary, honestly. Or Absolute Zero for the Focused Apparatus. but I'm probably just going to play that on his turn. Tempest has decent cards, but yeah, I'm going to get Vision. Honestly, I just told the game to pick a random environment. Insula Primalis is what the game picked, so honestly, it was just luck of the draw. That's why Insula Primalis. I wasn't trying to go for anything or anything like that. Also, we've got our first relic, so yay. Could have been worse. It honestly could have. Choose for me. And then let's suggestion. And we'll do 2 zombies, I think. Yeah. We'll just do 2 zombies. And then, who do we want to give cards to? Probably Absolute Zero, so that he can get some good draws. There we go. Got a module. Got 2 modules. And we don't need this card. Okay, now then, Mr. Fixer. Let's get Driving Mantis into play, and then deal 2 damage to Gloomweaver. Jackhandle, maybe? I think I prefer the current tool. Though, and now we go ahead and get a module card. Yeah, I think the Null Point Calibration Unit. And let's go ahead and just start healing up. Okay, choose for me. And I think we just do lightning damage. Most to Gloomweaver, and might as well hit the Grimoire. And stop dealing damage since I can't change the damage type. Do a little bit to everybody, and we move on. Okay, that's the Grimoire. Nice! That's convenient. Argent Adept, you have a lot of cards. I don't need... Ooh! Wait, hold on a moment. I have Absolute Zero. I don't need 2 Rhapsody of Vigor. Visionary. I don't need Mental Divergence, Mr. Fixer. I think I'm happy with the current tool I have. I'm gonna discard the Riveting Crane. Absolute Zero. I don't need another Cold Snap. And Tempest. I don't need Vicious Cyclone. Choose for me. Hey, look at that. We took -1 damage there. And that's 3 damage. Okay. Let's see. I have something going on here. This is a melody for Perform. I don't think I actually go with that. I think I do something else. Hold on. This is the accompanying text of Rhythm. Okay, so Rhythm. That's a card play. That's pretty nice. I think I might do that. Then I can do this to give 2 players card play. Could do probably Absolute Zero. I think Absolute Zero is probably some of my strongest card plays. Yeah, Absolute Zero. You can play Focused Apparatus, get that into play. Yeah. I will not deny that. I won't deny that Scherzo is not great, but it could do something. Who knows? And then Absolute Zero. Let's go ahead and get the other module card into play. Speak of the Devil. And then you can play one of your isothermic transconductors, focused apparatus. I know it's Aperture. What, do you think that was just a slip of the tongue? No. I'm now committing to it being an apparatus. It was definitely a slip of the tongue. Don't tell Banana. And let's go ahead and give him back some zombies. Here you go, Gloomweaver. You can have your zombies back. And, Visionary, I think you need more cards. Bye-bye, Brain Burn. Okay, now we go to Mr. Fixer. Honestly, I might just toolbox it. Dual crowbars. Ooh, overdrive. Both nice. And... hold on. I should have probably taken a closer look at the T-Rex. T-Rex is gonna hurt, probably. Let's do... yeah, bye-bye T-Rex. And then show all targets. Hey, let Absolute Zero, how are you doing? I guess that didn't really do much. I was hoping to kind of increase it. And... let's go ahead and take some cold damage. Okay. And now we go to Tempest, who can do some wide damage. Hold on. Shielding Winds might help a little here. Yeah. Cryo Chamber didn't really help there. It's fine. It's fine. We aren't losing just yet. Shielding Winds helped, though. Yeah, Argent Adept. Yeah, bye-bye, Scherzo. Visionary, Mass Levitation, Mr. Fixer. Don't think I need the jack handle. Absolute Zero, I don't need a second isothermic transconductor. And Tempest finally. I'm not playing into the stratosphere. Oh no, a zombie, whatever will we do? Let's have it hit Gloomweaver. Okay, I have a couple of rhythms and a harmony. So if I want to do both from the harmony, harp's not great. Could do the melody. Rhythm and melody. I don't have a melody yet. So I'm gonna get the melody into play to get it set up for next turn. Yeah, let's go ahead and choose Tempest, maybe? To play Grievous Hailstorm. And then Absolute Zero to play Sub-Zero Atmosphere. Choose for me. Let's take a look at the precognition. Okay, let's put the Zealot on top of the deck and Vast Following on the very bottom. And then Visionary, you need cards. I'm gonna get rid of the projection. Just to get some damage going. And let's see. I'm just gonna play Bloody Knuckles. Have Mr. Fixer punch Gloomweaver a couple of times. Choose for me. Okay. Okay, and now we can... Hold on. What equipment do I have in my trash? Nothing interesting. Yeah, nothing interesting. So let's do this. Get the fire damage out. Yeah. Should be able to... choose for me. And we do... How are we doing on health? I don't think Tempest can kill, so we're going to go ahead and hit ourselves, I think, just to be that much safer. Choose for me. And draw 3 cards. Electrical Storm. Localized Hurricane. Nice, nice. Hey, look at that, all the dinos. Wait, what? Why didn't the T-Rex go? Oh well. Hey, T-Rex is helping. And I guess so's the Velociraptor pack? Hold on. Lowest HP, X melee damage. Okay, the Velociraptor pack is well, not hurting. Argent Adept. Silver Shadow. Visionary. Psychic Maelstrom. Mr. Fixer. I don't need 2 overdrives. Absolute Zero. Yeah, I don't need the modular, and I don't need Vicious Cyclone. Choose for me. Let's redirect it to Gloomweaver himself. Oh no, not a Profane Zealot. Whatever will I do? Let's do this and this. So I can pick one of these 2 performs. Let's do this one to increase Hold on, am I dealing damage? I'm dealing damage. Okay, here you go, Velociraptor pack. I wonder what 5 targets I'll pick. Okay. Choose for me. Mind Spike. Probably don't need to do the Profane Zealot. Hold on. Absolute Zero, what's your hand looking like? Let's give Absolute Zero the cards. And we don't need another Transconductor. Wait a minute. Hold on. Transductor, not Transconductor. Everyone needs more Transconductors. But I'm just gonna stop rambling. Yes, 2 strikes. Let's see, this is just 1 damage. Every damage helps. Every damage helps. Okay. Choose for me. Probably should have done the Zealot first. There we are. Okay. Now then, let's deal 4 damage to Gloomweaver. And there we go. There we go. Got Gloomweaver down. And I think there's only one more villain for us to beat. So, first things first, let's go ahead and update the attempt. Since we're no longer on attempt fight 8, we're now in fight 9. And then if we beat Apostate, we get to go on to Misinformation. So let's randomize the environments. Megalopolis. Fun. Okay. Let's see. I don't have this variant of Haka. Let's see now. Who do we want to play? We just need to deal a lot of damage. So probably Tachyon's down. You know what? Sure, let's bring Unity. Yeah. I think all of these heroes are still up. And we have this one. Play a card and use a power. How does that feel versus just activating Perform? You know what? Let's do this. Variant. I always forget that I have Termination. Absolute Zero. Dealt 2 and buy Absolute Zero by 2. I think I like the consistent self-hurt. It's just a little bit consistent. Let's see. So for energy damage, put a mechanical golem from your hand into play. And shuffle it, move it from your trash into play, you may draw a card. Yeah, I won't lie, it doesn't seem like a great variant. Like, increasing how much damage you do, it's very situational. I can see it being very powerful, Since you also increase your healing by 2, but also you have less health. Yeah, no, it's... no, yeah. Nope, I did want Unity. Do I want... Hold on. No, I... Stop putting Unity away. 27, 26, 25, and 4 damage for a mechanical golem? I might go Termination. Try this Unity out. Yeah. Not this variant of Absolute Zero, though. I'm gonna go with this Absolute Zero. Default base. Yeah. Okay. Into the fight we go. I probably should have changed the order around a little, but... oh well. It's time to let freedom rock! Yeah! I should have gotten water ready before I tried to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of relying on Argent Adept to play golems for Unity, and then her to be able to cycle them, I think is what I'm going to try to do. We'll see. We'll see how things go. And... okay, you're hitting Absolute Zero, that's fine. Now you're hitting Unity, that's... okay. Who has the highest HP? Let's say Argent Adept. Okay, into Argent Adept. Well, I'm gonna get the rhythm out. Oh, interesting. I just noticed the yell. Who do I want to... hold on. I should look at players' hands. Ooh, Twist the Aether. Let's see. Apostate. I might... no, she's about to go. There's not much else I'm going to be doing with her. I should look at something else like Tempest, who has Electrical Storm. Modules, good. I'll be honest, I kind of tune the music out after a certain point. It's just kind of just noise. So it's interesting. Unity getting her platform bought out might not be a bad shout. And then she can do nothing with the power. Hold on. So I might go Tempest, I think, for the Electrical Storm. Here you go, Tempest. Get Electrical Storm into play. And deal damage to, yes. You do need nice Arcane Cadence. Oh. Hopefully that was worth it. Let's do everybody 2 damage. What? We are not doing everybody 2 damage. because I don't read cards. I guess maybe we twist the ether on Apostate. And then who do I want to... Do I want anyone to draw cards, I guess is the bigger question, because Apostate will get 2 card plays. I'm going to say not quite yet. No. You low-key need irreducible damage for this fight. Maybe I should have brought Bunker. Yeah. Maybe I should have brought Bunker. Going to do this and do damage to everyone. I'll draw a card here. Not worth it. Okay. Okay. Maybe we don't get our module out then. I think maybe I just get the card draw. Yeah, true. I forgot about that. Let's make it cold reduced by 1. Cold reduced by 1. Cold reduced by 1. Cold reduced by 1. Ow. Hey, look at that, I got my isothermic reactor. Okay, draw 2 cards. Right, I forget about this. I can turn this around. If I survive a turn. It's possible to turn this around. You want to draw a card? No. No. Oh. I forgot my Twist the Ether was gonna go away. This is, a bit of a disaster, Banana. I don't think this is going well. Oh, hey, the police are here! I have police backup! I no longer have my, please, give me some good cards. Do we have, like, a Fanatic? No, Fanatic wouldn't even help. She doesn't destroy relics. I just remembered that from last time I fought him. Curses. Okay. Can I get the accompany text of... I guess we put the preparation into play, and then put the harp into hand, on top of the deck, bulwark, bottom of the deck, sombre of destruction, and this into the discard pile. And then... okay. Miserable fight sometimes, especially if you don't have access to very specific tools or get unlucky. And you got very unlucky and gave him half a dozen bonus cards to play on top of that. Listen, I'm still figuring Apostate out. Yeah. I think maybe I picked bad heroes for this fight. Yeah. Who do I even want card plays from? Maybe Ryan Frost? If I had more golems in play, then I could go ahead and just powered Shockwave, and that would definitely help. Probably Unity frequently struggles, but especially here. Yeah. I partially just wanted to bring Unity to sort of see if I could get her to work, because I have gotten her to work really well before. Yeah. Let's see. Her ceiling is exceptional, but it's very hard to reach it. Yeah. I've seen her ceiling in the past. Put you on top, you on the very bottom, and Unity. I did not necessarily think about this. Okay, you know what? We're just speedrunning how fast we can lose. At this rate, I guess. Yeah. Do you want to draw a card? Yes. Because honestly, I don't see us winning this. I'll be honest. Skip. I probably should have... No. I probably should have drawn a card there. Shielding wins. Everybody take 0 damage. Okay, there's a little bit of damage that was dealt. Yes. Oh, 5 damage. Maybe I can get rid of the relic on Tempest's next turn if he has a next turn. No. And let's go ahead and take some cold damage. No. Let's go ahead and discard a Brainstorm to play Platform Bot. No, I don't want to draw a card. It's just gonna go all Runes of Malediction and the Orb of Delirium. So, yeah, I don't really see how I can get any damage out. I'll be perfectly honest. Yeah, not even... Oh, there's an ongoing card in play. I'll destroy it. Give me a slight chance. Choose for me. Yeah, no, we don't talk about this fight. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a loss. Fine. I'll just draw 2. Hey, absolute 0. Here you go. This is not... No. Sure. Yes. Choose for me. Choose for me. There we go. Okay. Now it's Tempest versus the world. And there we are. Yes. Okay. Is there any targets with 1 HP? No. And then we go to Unity. One hero may use a power. Tempest. Okay. Choose for me. Yeah. Oh, hey, the monorail will help, at least. I'm not winning this. 2 HP and a dream. Sorry, did I say 2 HP and a dream? Yeah. That was not going well. Who was that? Who was that even? I need to... Hold on, who was that? Defeated heroes. Let's see, we lost... Argent... Adept... Unity... Tempest... Argent, Adept, Unity, Tempest... There was... Hold on. I need to see who I could have played. I think I had... Oh, Absolute Zero and Visionary. I don't think I had Mr. Fixer. I had Tempest instead of Mr. Fixer. Okay. Absolute Zero. And finally, we had Visionary. Okay. Now then. There we go. Okay. Okay. And we're also on to Fight 10. Okay. Advanced. We bring GI Bunker this time. Who's even left? Let's see, I have Haka is possible. So I'll bring Haka. Raw. I have Raw I can bring. Wraith's down, Tempest down, Expatriette is possible, Fanatic is down, Mr. Fixer is possible, Tachyon's down, Unity's down, Visionary's down. Okay, these are the 5 heroes I can possibly bring. Ra is still good, as is Fixer. Otherwise, GI Bunker is sometimes useful. Yeah, this will probably be the last fight this attempt, unless I win it with all heroes alive, and then go on to misinformation. And then that'll just be so that I can actually say I've gotten to misinformation. I'm not getting past misinformation this attempt. Yeah, let's randomize the environment. Crook City! Do I have any variants that'll help? No, of course not. Okay. This'll be a fight. I think this order is probably fine. Hey, let's look on the bright side. At least 3 of our heroes are fighting in their home turf, right? Or 2 heroes, Expatriette and Mr. Fixer, are fighting in their home turf. That's something. That's good to know. That's good to know. Runes of Malediction, of course. Recharge mode off the start. That's nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna jump straight into recharge mode. Draw a card. I forget about this part. Why did I jump straight into recharge mode? No. Ooh, Rampage or Ground Pound? Rampage. Yeah, start with the Tome of the Unknown. Okay, now then, choose for me. You know what? You know what? I should probably have accounted for that, because that's what the advanced game mode is. You start with the tome in play. So, yeah, no, I should have just accounted for that tome, and really should be used to it by now, but no. No, somehow I don't think of it. I should really put, like, a striker at the front. Raw or someone. 2 damage to Apostate. Okay. Let's see. Summon Staff. Good news. The runes get a go. And what's the... No, you do not get the Runes of Malediction back. No. I just got rid of them. Yeah, you usually want to lead supports, but with advanced mode Apostate, I think it probably makes more sense to, like, lead Raw or someone, for advanced mode Apostate in particular, because if you're leading supports, they will miss out on draws, unless you can defeat the Tome of the Unknowable before you end up getting to the end of your first turn. Or they'll get extra plays. That's why I'm saying that for Apostate advanced mode in particular, I might want to lead, like, one striker like Raw, and then go into my supports like Bunker. That I do agree with leading supports though. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of just the start of Apostate. This Apost fight in particular. Now submachine gun, and I can either play a card or do 1 damage to both of them, which will get rid of the corrupted effigy, which I think is worth it. There we go. Okay, no longer need to worry about the... Oh yeah, no, it's fine. How bad can a single card be? How bad can a single card really be? Yeah, right? Like, the advanced mode just being a single card, like, it's fine. Nothing bad can happen from a single card. I should be on fight 8 right now, if this was my first time fighting Apostate. I have lost 2 times now to the same stinking card. Hey look, it's Proletariat! Hey, it's the Orb of Delirium! And we are getting to the Apocalypse. No, let's draw more cards. Have him start with Tome Accurate, and yeah. Yeah, although this, with advanced mode, he basically gets an extra card play. Yeah. I'm gonna do Mere. I think I would love to destroy Apocalypse, but I don't foresee a way for me to do that necessarily. Let's see. 3 fire damage. And let's do a little bit of extra fire damage and stop dealing damage. And 2 more fire damage. Trying to take out the Orb of Delirium before you can... So I will be perfectly honest, I personally do not swear. I do not care if you swear in the stream chat. Go ahead and type it out with some censoring if you're nervous about the swear filters. If you can get it past Twitch, you can get it past me. I will say that much. At least in the chat. Terrible joke you want to make. Scum Fair. Yeah, I will say Bunker has worked astonishingly well for how bad some people say that he is, for me personally, in the Nuzlocke. He's gotten me past a couple of difficult fights. I don't have any ammo cards. This card does nothing for me. So I might... Yeah, I don't want to play this card because it'll just go into play and do nothing. I don't want to play this card because it's just gonna do nothing. So I'm gonna skip a card play and deal 1 damage to everyone. Or, well, 2. Shotgun, that's nice. I don't think I have a style in my deck that will allow me to destroy. Expatriette is also terrible. Well, she shoots her best shots. It's not her fault she doesn't have great aim. Yeah, I don't know. I would say she needs to find a better scope, but what can you do when you only have the one? Yeah, I don't think Mr. Fixer will be able to deal with the Apocalypse this turn, so yeah, Bloody Knuckles. Perfect turn for it. And let's get the Orb of Delirium down. Next round, it'll be gone. Deals the character card. Villain character deals the hero target, then destroy this card. Okay. I would have preferred if it was played in the opposite order, if Apocalypse was played first and then Scum and Villainy, but that would have been too much to ask for. Discard deal. Who do I want to not take the damage? I definitely want Bunker to take the damage. Let's also give it to Expatriette and Haka. And Ra, I guess. Ra at least can heal with the Staff of Ra. Ow. Great! More relics. Ow, 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 ow. Haka. There. Ow. Okay, well, our mode card is gone. That's just 3 damage to 1 target. What do I think? I think I am probably best to start reducing damage. Or getting the Omni... Let's start reducing damage. And I don't think anyone has damage. No, Condemnation is damage reduction. Where's Condemnation? There we are. Okay. I could go on another rampage. That would get rid of all the relics. Or I could ground pound, which would mean that he can't deal damage, which might not be a bad shout. Let's ground pound, yes. Discard Elbow Smash and Tamoko. And then we can go ahead and take out the Orb of Delirium, probably. Yeah. But hold on. Yeah, let's take you out. You can't deal damage anyway, so let's now get the Staff of Ra out and deal 1. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 2. Good to know. 3. Let's see now. They can't deal damage anyways. I'm probably gonna leave Condemnation for last in terms of the relics. Yeah, let's just take him down a little. Imbued Fire is nice. Let's get the shotgun out. And again, I don't have there's no point for me to play anything else, so let's just do that. Because 4 damage is still something. Alternating Tiger Claw to do 1 damage. Probably not a bad shout. Probably won't hurt. Let's see. Yay! Scum and Villainy. No, not the Relic Spirit. That heals the relics. Ugh. I worked so hard to get the Parapet of Woe so low down. Good to know, though, that I need to pick Parapet of Woe instead. Let's get the Omni Cannon into play, and then choose the Parapet of Woe. Okay. I mean, I could just do Melee, or I could do Rampage. If I just do Rampage, that gets rid of a lot of stuff. Choose for me. And let's see. So I don't want to take out the Relic Spirits. Good to know. Let's just punch him a little bit. Raw's turn. I mean, let's just get imbued fire out and do 4 damage to you. Hopefully take you out soon. Yeah, let's go ahead and just shoot Apostate with this. Okay, let's... Hold on. Okay, so we want final damage type to be fire. Because yes, we can burn liquid nitrogen. Don't worry about it. I guess we just search the deck to try to get a card out of the deck. And get the Riveting Crane. Hand, I think. Yeah, I'd rather just get you out. That way I'm not taking damage. From you. Of course. At least you're dealing less damage. Back alleys? Sure. Tony Torres! Yay! Let's put you on top. We're not taking out Expatriette yet. Yeah, no. Expatriette is still probably more useful alive. Yeah, Bunker has the highest health, definitely. Destroy a card. What card do I want to destroy? Probably the Staff of Ra. What does Ra have? in his hand. Ra has a Staff of Ra. Let's destroy the Staff of Ra. Thank you. Okay. Yes, I do. I want to move the Omni Cannon, Recharge Mode, and the Flat Cannon. And then I want to play the ammo drop. Then I can do, what, 6 damage? No. Let's keep loading it. Target the Condemnation with that ability. Okay, now we go on to Haka. I think I need Haka Restoration here. Elbow Smash and Enduring Presence. So that heals 2. Yeah. Stop. Let's get rid of the imp. Ooh, the grenade launcher's nice. Haka of Restoration, that's more healing. Let's just get Summon the Staff out of the way. Then maybe I think Inferno is probably the best here. Yeah, let's hit Condemnation for 4, the Pug List for 2, Apostate for 1, and then we stop dealing damage. And then I think Expatriette can just one-shot one of the 2 of them. You deal damage. You deal damage. Let's do you. Okay, Expatriette. Deck for Pride. And then we shotgun the Pugless. Nice. Ammo, finally. Finally got some more ammo. Okay. This is at least a tool. It'll do something. Fire. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Pipe Wrench. There we go. Okay. We are struggling here. Card on top, we want the Relic Spirit, and bye-bye Tony. I'm sorry, Tony, but you were helpful. Yes, I do. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and let's see. You're doing 12. That's not enough. No equipment cards in my trash. Get the grenade launcher out so that it's ready. And damage right now. I don't know if I'm making it to the next round with Bunker. I'm just gonna Omni Cannon now. To do 13 damage. Okay, Haka's turn. While I would love to get Mehe out, I don't think I can quite yet. just need to keep hitting Apostate. Okay. Do I heal? Do I heal? Do I heal? Do I heal? Or do I just go for it? I'm just gonna go for it. Destroy this card. I'm just going for it. Okay, we search our deck, and then I can do Pride, which is 3 damage. Yes, which is 3 more damage. Expatriette is actually doing something. Wrench or Bloody Knuckles. Probably Pipe Wrench this turn to be able to do 3 damage here. Okay, we got our toolbox. Okay, you don't quite kill. That's good. Okay. I really want the Relic Spirit to stay alive. Haka's on 1. Yes. 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna play the Gatling gun. This is 6 yeah, that's 6 damage. Choose for me. Or 7 damage. Half his health. Gonna do melee. 3 damage. I think I have it. Because now we go to Raw. And we do it! We do it! I did it! Oh! We made it to Misinformation. With 5 characters still. You're shocked I pulled that off? So am I! So am I! Oh. I had no other hero choices to pick. Oh. That was really close. Like, oh. Yes, I do get a new hero, I believe. Heroes. Yeah, we get the Scholar. Okay. So we have the Scholar now up against Misinformation, and honestly, I am just gonna go with the final Wasteland because that's the new environment. And in terms of heroes now, at the start of the game, there are H-1 or start of the villain turn. Okay, let's probably only want 3 heroes. I'm guessing that as well. I'm gonna take the Scholar because I want to try him out. And then we have who are our other options? Raw is not bad. Haka. This could be an interesting combo. Sort of have Raw to deal damage, Haka to sort of control, and Scholar to help heal. You want Scholar to probably be one of them. He's so good at tanking. I'll be honest, I haven't played Scholar too much. I've played him a couple times to try him out, and I never really understood how his deck works entirely. I just need to play him more, is honestly the answer to that. I'm thinking I probably go with these three. Who else do I have, theoretically? Mr. Fixer, Expatriette, and Bunker? Yeah, Mr. Fixer, Expatriette, Bunker are the other three options. Which honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna send it. Let's just send it. I get to finally see the final Wasteland. I haven't actually played in this environment. What's that? Oh, don't mind me, I'm here to help you, heroes. Now let's all just sit back and think a spell. No need to get all riled up. It's a very passive commentary there. He isn't much of a healer, but he's exceptional at not dying. That's what he specializes in. Good to know. Good to know. Card deals the one hero targets with the highest HP, 3 melee damage each. Play the top card of the villain deck. And okay. Ooh, interesting. Scholar is Florida man. Yeah. Also, what is this combo? Play the top card of the villain deck. Play the top card of the villain deck. And then what? There are 2 or more clue cards in play. She flips. End of the villain turn. Is she just invincible on this side? Yes, she is. Okay. Okay. That is interesting. Hold on. What's everyone's hands like? All one-shots. Ongoing and equipment. Mix. Let's pick Scholar. Ongoing environmental. So that's all of these cards. That's not horrible. I will say I've listened to his Letters Page episode. I have listened to his Letters Page episode. I completely understand what you mean by he's Florida man. Yeah. haven't read his bio. I should probably do that. But I've listened to his Letters Page episode. Currently, I just got to episode 100 today on the Letters Page. So, yeah. You may play a card. Let's go ahead and either discard one card or destroy this card. Increase the amount gained. Also deals that much energy damage, or reduce damage to him by 2. Let's take the Flesh to Iron. Interesting. I would love some card draw right now on him. Something tells me that is kind of what you usually want from him. Ground Pound, that's nice. No, actually, I want to play clue cards. I want her to play cards. Okay, interesting. Let's get the Staff of Ra, and, yeah, just 3 damage, I guess. Ooh, Imbued Fire, that's nice. Move the target from the game instead. Interesting. Let's see. Who do I want to discard their hand? Probably not Scholar. I'll pick Haka. Sorry, we destroy 3 non-character hero cards. We have 1. We have 2. We have 3. Yeah, sure. Okay. Clue. Non-hero target with the lowest HP is immune to damage. Okay. Hold on, start of the villain turn, each hero target deals itself 2 psychic damage. Interesting. Draw 2 cards, shuffle your deck, play a card. Let's see, I think I kind of want to keep going with Flesh to Iron and heal 2 and draw 2. And heal more, I guess. And let's go ahead and... Wait, what? Misplay... Wait, what? Non-hero... Okay. So, right... I hold on, let's... Start of turn. And then we skip using a power, because that'll do nothing. Misinformation with no deck manipulation involves a lot of waiting. Yeah, I can see that a little bit, yeah. Let's get Imbued Fire into play. And, hey, guess what? Ra does nothing. Deals the 2 non-environment targets with the lowest HP 2 fire damage each. Oh no, Haka's taking more damage. Choose for me. Ooh, we have our second clue. Increase all damage dealt by villain targets by 1. The start of the villain turn, if there are no diversion in targets cards in play, play the top card of the villain deck. Interesting. And I need 2 or more clue cards. I see. Imbued Fire. Let's see. I need to discard a card. Get out the way. And let's just draw 5. Gonna need it anyways. Because there's a lot of hero self-damage. That is actually really good to know, or think about. Play Meche, because at least that's card draw. Yeah, you're immune to damage still, so we just fight you. So I accidentally picked a really good hero for that, which would be helpful if I actually had anything to... oh well. We'll figure it out. Deals the 2 non-environment targets with the lowest HP 2 melee damage. Yeah. And then, hey, look at that, we flipped. Firm. Choose for me. Hold on. Okay, so she no longer flips, that's good. First time a hero target deals damage to misinformation each turn, she deals that target 1 psychic damage. End of the villain turn, she deals 1 hero targets with the lowest HP 2 psychic damage each. Okay. Let's see. I'm not gonna do this. Interesting. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, put 2 into your hand and 1 on the bottom of your deck. Interesting. I might get the Mortal Form to energy to heal 1 and be able to do 1 damage to misinformation. Okay. Haka of Battle. And then let's just go ahead and Mere to do 6 damage to misinformation. Oh no, I took a little bit of damage. Okay, we are going to summon Staff first for card cycle. I wonder what card I'm gonna play. Flame Spike. To deal 2 damage to the cat stuck in a tree. And then we deal misinformation 3 damage. And then I could do... You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It's very rare that I actually use that power, but might as well. Solar Flare? Meh. Ow! Why is it... I might need to get rid of that. Cryptid. Non-environment target. Lowest HP. Destroy a card. Play the top card. Each player may destroy any of their equipment. Let's go with this. Choose for me. Haka can destroy Mecha. Choose for me. I see why you say Scholar is really good at not dying. Destroy 1 ongoing card or equipment card. Okay. And now let's discard this. I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of non-hero targets in play. He also seems to hit pretty wide as well. Scholar? Card with the second highest HP, 2 melee. Yeah. And then we go ahead and heal and hit misinformation for 1. Okay, now then let's do Rampage. Choose for me. Choose for me. Haka's looking pretty rough. So let's get rid of you quickly. Hit wide, but that's not what... Read it again. Hold on. Hold on. No. No, I understand that Grace Under Fire doesn't hit wide. However, I'm also thinking of Get Out the Way. It just seems like he probably does, like, just reading the cards. He seems to also scale off of how many enemies there are, is kind of what I'm trying to say. Where if there's a lot of non-hero targets, he does pretty well as well. Versus, like, yeah, Get Out the Way hits wide. This scales off of wide. He has cards that just stop him from taking damage. Like, I don't know. From what I'm seeing, he seems to scale pretty well against larger groups of enemies. Kind of does, largely scales off how many cards are in his own hand. That's also fair. Okay. Abominable Snowman. Hold on. What's this? Deals 9 with the second lowest HP, 2 cold and 2 melee damage. Interesting. Start of the Matus. Okay. Let's destroy this clue. To do. Let's see. Raw, I think you have a couple cards that I don't mind discarding. And then Skip and Scholar, you can probably discard 1 card. Yeah. And if 3 cards are discarded this way, what if I discard 4 cards? Now's not the time to test. Skip. No! Curse you, misinformation. You took out the unbeatable Haka. Well, yeah. Okay. Let's see now. Non-hero targets in play. So that's just dealing 3 damage. This is dealing everybody 1 fire damage. Let's do bring what you need. Interesting. Let's keep moving into hand and expect the worst, I think. Haka. Hold on. 18. How many cards are in? Not 18 cards. Okay. One player may play a card. Scholar. Hold on. I did not put it into my hand. I was thinking of playing the, hey, draw 5 cards, end your turn. That's 6 damage. Let's just play Get Out the Way. Choose for me. Second highest HP. That's still misinformation. So let's... And that's also misinformation. So let's just do misinformation. Okay. Hold on. 13, 14. I'd like to keep misinformation sort of in the middle, which I think she is right now, so they're both gonna hit her. If I do any more damage, she won't be. No. He will not be hitting her because she won't no longer have the second lowest HP. So I guess I take out the rat beast. Okay. Could hit a hero in theory, but that's risky. Or I could just do this, which is just take out the rat beast to choose for me. Hey, hold on, what's in Ra's hand? Okay, Staff of Ra. I need to discard a card. Yeah, I'm winning this fight. But the question is, does Ra die? Let's put... one player may play a card, Scholar. Redirect all damage that would be dealt to the Scholar. And then... she reacts. And we deal 2 more damage. Okay. Ow. Okay, maybe I'm not... it is not so guaranteed. Choose for me. Of course. Hold on, what does Ra have in his hand? One hero may use a power. Deal 2 damage to one target. Yeah, that might have been a smart thing to do, to have played the invulnerability card. Let's... Wrathful Gaze. We did it! We did it! I got an achievement for that, though. Yeah! I got the That Was Close achievement. Win a battle by the skin of your teeth. Single hero standing with only 1 HP remaining. We beat misinformation. So yeah, I'm not gonna play another match, but I finally made it to Shattered Timelines. Yep, yeah, I got it organically, not even on purpose. You just need to do exactly what I did. Same amount of luck and skill and misplays. Have everything go exactly like that did, and then boom, there you go, you got the achievement. Well, we in the Nuzlocke we made it to Shattered Timelines. I got 2 more heroes to replace the 2 heroes that just died. Iron Legacy is terrifying, but the rest of them aren't bad. Good to know. Good to know. Let's see. Defeated heroes. We now add Haka, Scholar to the list. But hey, we got here. Yeah. Difficulty 3, difficulty 3, difficulty 2, difficulty 4. Okay, interesting. Well, hold on. What heroes do I still have, even? No Haka, no Legacy, no, Raw survived that fight. Tempest is down, Wraith is down, Bunker is still around, I think. Yeah. Chrono Ranger, Expatriette is still around, Mr. Fixer, Omnitron X. And I think that's it. Yeah. These 5 plus Omnitron X. Yeah, so that'll be interesting. I'm probably with the C-lister squad is gonna hurt. Yeah. I hear Chrono Ranger is very good. Yeah, that will be a challenge for next time. Yeah, I'm gonna... I don't know which of those villains I want to fight first. You don't have to use Expatriette yet. True. But hear me out, Expatriette did end up doing stuff in the battle earlier. She did things. It probably would have been better to bring a different hero, but she did do stuff earlier. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, if I lose many more heroes, I'm probably gonna end up resetting, and with where I am in the Nuzlocke, that will be all the way back to Infernal Relics. So yeah. But still, this is by far the furthest I've gotten, and I'll be honest, I was not expecting to get this far this soon. On attempt 9, and I made it to Shattered Timelines? Like, it was just Rook City that posed a big challenge. But honestly, that's kind of what the Nuzlocke is about. Sort of just going at it with subpar heroes, like Expatriette, and trying to see how far I get. Trying to get a good mix of using all the different heroes. So yeah. Yeah, no. I'm probably going to end stream. Thanks for tuning in, Banana, and anyone else who may or may not be watching. I had a blast today, and I won't be streaming this weekend. I'll be too busy organizing the games room, but I will probably be back streaming more consistently next week. I imagine. Maybe Tuesday. Tuesday might be my next stream. That's, I think, the next opportunity I have for stream. After that, goes on to Thursday, probably. Tuesday or Thursday next week. And then the following weekend I can also almost certainly stream. But yeah, no. Have a great one.